John Schneider was talking about that before the game. He was asked, is this fun or is this hard? And he said both. Like, the hard stuff's really hard. This is a sport that can be cruel at times. He said, but boy, the fun stuff, this is why they do it, why they are away from their families for so long. And they put in the late hours. It's for these types of environments, these types of ball games. The pitching staff certainly doing its job tonight. Can the offense get something going?
There's 3 hits allowed by Brian Bayo, but the Red Sox, they haven't had a hit. And they haven't had a base runner.
Sir Anthony Dominguez getting up. You and I were kind of talking before the game. How might they do this? And I think one thing we agreed on is at some point, Trevor Story, Alex Bregman, those 2 right-handed batters, at some point, Sir Anthony Dominguez will face them.
Yeah, he's been so good against the right-handed hitters. Right-handers are hitting 136 against Sir Anthony Dominguez. They are 16 for 118. That's about as good as you can get.
2-2 the count on Guerrero. Up the middle to his left. Story's got it, and a wide throw, and Guerrero is safe.
Well, how about Vladdy making a quick move around low, and another error by Trevor Story. That's his 3rd in the series. The Red Sox have committed more errors than any team in baseball. I mean, this is a routine play for a shortstop, and he pulls low off the bag, and Vladdy swipes his hand across first base as he avoids the tag by Nathaniel Lowe. These are routine plays, and the Red Sox have had this problem all season long.
So another base runner for the Blue Jays. 3rd time they've had the leadoff man on. Here's Barger, a ground out and a walk. And he'll take it outside. Ball 1.
This is the one thing where the Blue Jays have a distinct advantage over the Yankees and the Red Sox. They play better defense.
Two and 0.
Good take. Addison had a good at bat last time as he worked the 2-out walk from Bayo. So he's had a good look at him in his last 2 plate appearances.
Interesting, Justin Wilson, the lefty's been up, and Barger, then a switch hitter in Santander, then Varsho. This is kind of the pocket, to use the term that managers and pitching coaches use. And you can see Wilson may be called into the game, but not brought in to face Barger. So Alex Cora showing some faith in Brian Bayo.
Barger is 4 for 12 against Bayo. He's had some success.
Guerrero the lead. Swung on and missed. 2-1. Maybe some weather on the way. The roof is closing. 3-1.
Good take. Never close. It was a ball out of the pitcher's hand, and Barger laid off of it.
Check the swing, and he takes ball 4.
Bring the colors of the ballpark to your home with Beauty Tone Paint's Toronto Blue Jays collection. Only at Home Hardware and Building Centers. Here's how.
So the Blue Jays have the first 2 men on. Bayo looks like he will stay to face Anthony Santander. Santander singled in the 2nd and missed a home run by about 3 feet in the 3rd inning before taking a called 3rd strike. Almost got hit.
Wow, I don't know how he got out of the way of that one. I mean, that was so far inside that he barely was able to get out of the way. Missed that 2-seam fastball and just brushed by him.
Another opportunity for the Blue Jays, who have left 5 men on, including the bases loaded in the third. Santander has missed about 4 months. Wouldn't he love to be a big part of a big moment here in the last few days of the season? That's ball 2.
Good take. Laying off. Obviously, you got to be patient enough to get a good pitch to hit in this situation. But he's swinging about much better from this side than he has been from the right side.
Bounces it foul. 2-1.
Took a good hack at that pitch, maybe a little bit inside. But that's the kind of swing you want to get off in this situation. Get off your A swing again.
Two men aboard and nobody out here, bottom 6, no score. Fouled off. 2-2. A lot of guys leaning over the railing, getting as good a view as they can for every pitch of this pivotal ball game. A broken bat foul ball as a couple of slices of that bat went up the first baseline.
Yeah, I think he hit it right off the end of the bat, and I believe he's got a cupped bat. So when that happens, generally you'll see that bat splinter, as that one did. And pieces are going to fly all over the yard here. Ball went up the third baseline. Pieces of the bat went up the first baseline, and Tony needs a new stick. There's that cupped bat. They hit right on the end of that bat, and it'll splinter that bat every single time. Tense for the fans, too.
We get attention in the ballpark tonight. Meaningful September baseball does not come without tension. For the fans and for the players and coaches as well. Again, the 2-2. Inside, it's full.
That's the pitch that Bayo struck out Santander with back in the third inning to end that inning. An inside two-seam fastball that caught the corner.
Guerrero at second, Barger at first, nobody out. Unbelievable. He got hit again. Heineman got hit. Now Santander got hit.
Yeah, he almost got hit on the first pitch of the at-bat. Looks like Alex Cora is going to make a pitching change right here. Varsho's the scheduled batter. He's got a left-hander in Wilson ready in the bullpen. And the bases are loaded and nobody out. And here comes the Red Sox manager. He's going to make a change right here.
And Justin Wilson out of the bullpen.
Wilson, as we mentioned, pitched Tuesday night in the series opener. He pitched a total of an inning and a third. He walked a batter, struck out a batter through a total of 25 pitches. Daulton Varsho did not face him in that outing on Tuesday. And this is actually the first time he's ever faced Justin Wilson.
Left on left matchup. Infield most of the way in for the Red Sox. And Varsho takes a strike. So if you're Daulton Varsho, again, it's a lefty on lefty, a little bit tougher, obviously. What are you thinking? Yeah,
you're staying to the power alley in left center. Try to drive it over the shortstop's head. Don't try to pull it.
Popped up foul, heading back towards the seats, and it's out of play.
Daulton's hit .217 against lefty pitching this season, and he's had some good at-bats.
They are 0 for 3 with runners in scoring position tonight.
Number 8, a home run against Noah Cameron in Kansas City, a left-hander.
And he's hit it high and deep to right. Grand slam, Daulton Varsho. The big hit they have been waiting for.
Absolutely. For Varsho, that's his 20th home run of the season, and it couldn't have come at a better time. Imagine he hit that home run against Cameron in Kansas City, a bullet to deep center field, and he smoked this one.
Boy, did they need that, said Danny Obvious. What a moment for Daulton Varsho. What a moment for everybody in that third base dugout.
Varsho's second grand slam of the season, the fourth by the Blue Jays this year. Air, walk, hit batter.
Right. The Red Sox not helping themselves. And the Blue Jays, and when they're going well, this is what they have done, is taking advantage of the other team's mistakes, and Daulton Varsho certainly did that.
"20 home runs. What a season he has had."
2-1 on Ernie Clement. Zach Kelly up in the Red Sox pen.
Varsho with 20 home runs in just 68 games, 235 at-bats.
Now Clement hits it well, straightaway center, but caught just shy of the wall by Rafaela. Another look, or three maybe, of the Daulton Varsho home run.
Well, obviously he got to that high fastball. That's been a pitch that's plagued him in the past, but not tonight. He jumps on top of it and hits it high and deep into the bullpen in right. A grand slam home run, and the biggest hit the Blue Jays have had in a week.
A strike now to Andres Jimenez. And Varsho hit it on an 0-2 pitch.
Yeah. It was a great pitch, and that's exactly where they wanted to pitch to him, but this time he got on top of that high fastball.
That's a fair ball, and it gets by low and down the line. Ref Snyder still going after it. Jimenez will stop at second with a double.
This is more like it.
We know these guys.
I've seen this before. It's a breaking ball that Andres stays on. He got a little bit too much of the plate, and he hooks it past low down the right field corner. He was thinking about three. He looked up to the third base coach and got the stop sign from Carlos Fabulous.
And another pitching change for the Red Sox as Zach Kelly enters the game.
Zach Kelly pitched against the Blue Jays earlier in the season, way back on the 8th of April. Blue Jays touched him up for 2 runs on 4 hits in an inning and 2/3.
Tyler Heineman, first pitch swinging, lifts a fly ball to right center. And Rafaela to make the catch for out number 2. Meanwhile, in the Blue Jay bullpen, a couple of guys are up. Sir Anthony Dominguez had been up earlier. He's now been joined by Braden Fisher. So it looks like one way or another, Rodriguez is not coming back out. And at this point, Buck, I would guess Yariel's been in there 20 minutes plus.
Yeah,
maybe.
he's been sitting there a while. Boy, he made some good pitches to get the final 2 outs.
So he did his job. And if you see 2 guys up like that, so, you know, an educated guess is if it stays at 4-0, it'll be Sir Anthony. And maybe if it gets a run or 2 bigger, it'll be Braden Fisher.
Yeah, and you got to remember that Blue Jays, after this game, will have 3 more games, so they want to save as many arms down that pen as they can.
A little bit low, 1-1 on Springer, 0-for-2 with a walk. The Yankees up 4-3 on the White Sox, mid-6 in the Bronx. The Blue Jays with the grand slam to take a 4-0 lead, bottom 6 here. 96 at the knees, 1-2.
Keep the line moving, George. Keep the line moving. Isn't it interesting? We talked about the Red Sox committing so many errors, and it was an error that started this inning on a routine ground ball to the shortstop. Trevor Story committed that error. That's his 19th error. That ties Anthony Volpe of the Yankees for the most errors.
And everybody, you know, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. would love to be swinging the bat better than he is right now. But he got down the line fast, Buck, and beat that out. And, you know, 1 on, nobody out is better than nobody on, 1 out. And if he can't help him with his bat, he'll try to help him with his glove or his legs or whatever.
And he saw Nathaniel Lowe come off the bag, and then he slid around Lowe as he was trying to put the tag on Vladdy.
And he got down there fast. If you're a sprint speed person, he was about 29 feet per second. That is really fast. Vladdy is a faster guy this year than he has been in the past. And he's gotten down the line twice fast tonight. The infield hit and then reaching on the air. Springer hits it well to the opposite field. And it's gone! Number 31 for George Springer, and it is 6-0.
What a beautiful swing. Springer fouled off a couple of pitches on the inside part of the plate, just pulled one foul outside the bag at third, and then he stays on this pitch and drives it into the Red Sox bullpen. What an inning. Second home run of the inning. It's a 4-seam fastball down and away, and look how he stays on it. He really stayed on that pitch after having several pitches inside in this at bat. He drives one into the bullpen.
And how many times have we seen that kind of emotion from George Springer in big moments this year? He cares about as much as anybody. Line to third. Lucas hit it well, but right at Bregman. That'll end the inning, but it's one of the most significant innings of the season for the Toronto Blue Jays. And Daulton Varsho with the biggest swing of all, the grand slam. Springer follows it up, and it's 6-0 at the end of 6.